All right, well, you see we got some air pumped up in here now. And the tech came out yesterday, got the new pump, or the air end as they call it, replaced. And he used 5 gallons of compressor oil. This is the Quincy Plus. I don't know how much that costs. It's synthetic, but I'm sure it was probably a lot of money. And they included that with it, included oil filters. So it basically is a brand new unit, you know. Anyway, the he flushed out the separator on it, and this was kind of what was in there. I'm guessing that's rust. I mean, he said it could be dirt, it could be anything, but the interesting thing is the air filter is completely clean on it. I mean, it has barely even a speck of dust on it. So I wouldn't think it was anything internal from, you know, from the outside getting in there. But anyway, so one of the YouTube viewers that watch my channel pointed out something to me. He says he pointed it out a long time ago. I don't remember it. And he also pointed it out recently that he thought could be the cause. I'm not going to say what it is, because I've got a lot of people watching my channel that, well, I'll say a lot. I got a few people watching my channel that would love nothing more than to see something bad happen to me. And not that it would be the end of the world, but anyway, people like to report stuff, and people, I don't know what it is. I think I've just annoyed a few people out there. I don't really mean to, but I'm sure I do, because other people annoy me that don't mean to either. You know, and I don't wish any wrong or harm to them. They just, you know, they just don't annoy me for one reason or another. So I'm sure some of you even watching this video are probably annoyed by something I do or say or whatever. But anyway, when it comes to making a lot of information public, you know, the combination of disclosing things along with somebody that you really annoy, it wasn't take much to get somebody to, you know, make a few phone calls and get some things going that don't need to be going. But anyway, so I think the real source of the problem has been solved that caused that. It's just crazy. But I still just think it would be best to get rid of it. It uses a lot of power because of that issue I told you guys about, where it will run a minimum of 15 minutes. That's the lowest it'll run. Even if you just, you know, even if it's getting down, let's see, what's it got, 100 psi. I think it comes on at about 90 there. And so if I go in there and use the grinder for 5 seconds and make it come on, well, it's going to run for 15 minutes, even though I might not use it again for the rest of the day if I'm welding or doing something else or using an electric grinder or whatever. So, you know, I saw another one just like this on local Craigslist. Some guys selling new ones for 900 and something. I think I paid 8 something for that about 10 years ago, and it looks identical to it. Same brand, same tank, everything. So these are 7,500 new. Maybe I could get 5,000 for it, 6,000. I don't know. If you're watching this and you're somewhere in the vicinity and you would want to buy it, you know, and you have the proper need for it, where you would need to run it all the time, you know, then let me know. I may end up selling it and doing something different. But anyway, I just thought I would let you guys see that. And oh, I don't know what I was coming in here for. Anyway, just a quick, you know, I'll just kind of show you what I'm working on. I got these things painted up, and they're in that black diamond. So they're looking pretty good, even though they fought me the whole way. Black epoxy. And the one thing that I don't always remember to do is tack everything off. And if you don't do that, whatever first layer you put down, you end up just getting little bits of just lint and things from the rag that you can't see by the eye, but they show up as soon as any liquid gets on there. And yeah, so that showed through the black epoxy. Normally I would let the black epoxy sit for a couple of days, and then no scuffing, nothing, just go right over it with clear or the metallic or whatever. See that devil head thing there. Oh, and I got some more of the pieces of it. I posted a picture of this on Facebook, working on different, grinder swirl patterns and really coming up with some cool looking stuff. I think that turned out pretty cool. There's a funky spot right there, but that's actually going to be covered up by that black piece that I just showed you goes over the top of it. Something a little different on that one. Kind of the same thing on that one. But anyway, made a little progress on the paint booth. I haven't really filmed a lot of the work lately because it's kind of just boring. Had the guy here helping me. He helped me get those prepped so I could get going and get the paint process started. But anyway, I was telling you about the epoxy. Hopefully you can hear me out here. That I got ready to, I needed to sand it because it got that little trash and stuff in it. And then after you sand it, you got to put some black base on it, so now you're talking about a lot of extra time and just wasted materials going on there because it's already got a black, and it doesn't need to be like super black, jet black. By the time you put the metallics on it and it's got a white piece that goes behind it, it looks black, but anyway, I tried to put some black base on there. It looked really cloudy looking and like, I don't know. So I had bought this cheap Advantage hot rod black. It was just a base coat, dedicated hot rod black base coat. And I don't really know how good it is first time I'd used it. So I was guessing it was that. So I had to go buy another quart of black base, some of the Omni DBC 9700 equivalent, which I think is an original black Corvette color. Anyway, so got these panels on and got the trim done on that white backer in there. I think I have a video mounting the fan, and that'll be probably my next video in the full build series. But you can see the square white piece in there. I cut that on the plasma table and painted that with some white epoxy and cleared over it so that you don't have to try to make a trim or cut out for a round object. So I think it looks okay. That electrical box up there is wired in. I had taken it loose because I needed to get the panels pulled out to get that trim, and I just need to square it back up and tighten it back up. But anyway, guys, that's about it on this video. Just kind of showing you what was going on around here. It's a beautiful fall day, kind of windy, lots of leaves coming down. But I'm about to go out of town to Alabama to see some family, to deliver these flags and see some family, so probably won't see any videos from me for a few days. But anyway, I will let you guys go. Hopefully this old girl right here will make it on me. She 150,000 miles on it now, and it's got an error about the ECU on it, and but it just kind of comes on and goes off every once in a while, flashing a code about something about the ECU. And but it's not had any issues, it drives fine and runs fine, cranks right up every time, and no issues with that. So hopefully I can make it to 1,500 miles back. Anyway, let me know if you guys know, interested in that compressor, and I'll probably end up just doing something else. I don't know that I really need that much air, and I could get another one of those Campbell Housefields as a backup, put a dryer on it, and use some of that money to help get me a little car. That I need to I need some kind of a little cheap car to drive around that's a lot better on gas than that thing. And I don't have any money to buy one. So anyway, not complaining. That's just how it is. I'll see you guys. Bye.